Hi again. First, I want to thank you all for following my hot pepper videos. Um, Now I'm just gonna do an example of a little harvest of my hot pepper that I'm growing inside here. Um, so I'll try to make you be easy to see every pepper I'm gonna cut. So this one's Peter pepper. Hope you guys are gonna see good. So just gonna cut a little off of each of my plants. So just going roughly around. This one's Peter pepper too. No pods yet. This one in the back is Santa Fe. Not ripe yet. So just take a look around. Maybe this one. Nope, not yet. This one's a Hungarian yellow. Not ripe yet. You see a little coloration here, but no good yet. What's next? This one's a Santa Fe, so a couple of red pods there. Pretty nice red colored ones. You don't have to wait until they're all red like that, but I prefer to do so since they're a little more sweet. So Peter peppers, Santa Fe. Let's put a bunch right here. Here is this one's an Anaheim pepper. You see all those nice peppers. There's one in the back here that's pretty ready. Hope you're gonna see it good. Nice one. This one's Tabasco pepper. A bunch of little Tabascos. Not ready yet, of course. Those two are also Tabasco peppers, so nothing is ready yet. Some more Santa Fe. Santa Fe in the back with nothing in it. A couple more. Here, Serrano. Like jalapenos, but like I don't know, 5 to 8 times more spicier. There's one ready right here. There's a bunch of green ones right there, if you can see. I won't touch them. They're pretty hot. When they're green, they're much more hotter, and then they go red, much more softer, and they're much more sweeter. This is only basil. This is Anaheim pepper too. There's a bunches of big ones there. In the back, nothing's ready yet. Oh, here is a habanero. Really ready. I was waiting for harvest and it hit. Great habanero. Pretty ripe, huh? Those are all serranos, so I really like them. Everyday cooking, they're great for everything. Stir fries, sauces, it's all good. Then a couple more Santa Fe's. Santa Fe's in the back, nothing's ready. Here we've got a bunch of habaneros. Here. A couple more here. Then we got some Hungarian yellow right here. Not yellow anymore because I let them ripen. Great. This is a Peter pepper. Nothing's ripe in it. Here there's a bunch of serranos. 1, 2, 3. Here I can see a couple of red ones. This is Peter Pepper. Oh. One more there, 2 more. Great. Oops. Couple more. Serrano again. Anaheim pepper. Did you see all the pollen going off the plant? That's exactly how I do my pollination. So usually I just smash. I don't know if you can see. Just hit the trunk. And there's pollen everywhere going off the plants. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. That's pretty much how I do the pollination. Oh, I see one here. Santa Fe again. This one is also Peter Pepper. More red ones. No. So that's an example of I pretty much do this kind of harvest every week, 2 week. It's really great. A lot of pods. You really have to get your hands into some cooking or things like that, because you're producing a lot of them. Of course I got like 60 plants here, 50 or more, I don't know. Oh, I see one more here. This one's gonna be good too. Here I just wanted to show you an example of just to show you how I water my plants. Always from the bottom. It makes your root system stronger because they have to suck off all the water from the bottom of the pot. So that's pretty much how I do it. It's pretty long. Every night I go around and water a couple of pots from somewhere in my room. So it's a long process, but it's really worth it. So that's my harvest for today. I'll just sort them around a bit. Here is all those long crooked one is Peter Pepper. Here is this one and this one. Here's an Anaheim pepper. This one is a Hungarian yellow. All those little finger-like ones are serranos. This one's a habanero. Really nice. And all those are Santa Fe's. So that's pretty much about it. I just wanted to show you kind of all the kinds of products I'm making with those peppers, because I have a lot of them. First, of course, I'm cooking. I'm doing everyday cooking with those peppers. Like I said, any kind of pasta, sauce, any kind of meal, burgers, hot dogs, whatever. It's really great into them. You can do some dipping sauce also with those. That's really great. Another product that I really like to do is alcohol. You just take one of your cheapest vodka. You just put a couple of peppers into it. You wait, you let them sit there for a week or so, and then you have a pretty hot vodka. The trick to be sure that it's not overwhelming, just put a couple of ones. So rule of thumb, I just put like two of those serranos. That's 20,000 Scoville. So 20,000 Scoville is so 2 peppers into this little flask. It's about 375 milliliters. So that's about it. So maybe just like this. So it's really great flavor. Not too much of a punch, and it's great. This one is a bigger format, so I have like 7 of those into it. So that's really, it's taken all of the sweet taste of the pepper. You of course taste the pepper real good, then you have the sweet flavor, and you don't taste the atrocious vodka flavor. So you can take the cheapest one like this one and make really good, great tasting alcohol with it. Then I do of course some drying with those. So that's for an example an Anaheim pepper that's dried. So, and you also can salvage the seeds from them in that process. So that's really great for future batches of peppers. So I do, this one's Anaheim, this one's Peter Pepper. So that's this one. Then you have the Serrano. Santa Fe's. Got a lot of them because I have a lot of plants. That's the Santa Fe's. And then what is this? Hungarian yellows. So that's a great way to use your pepper, of course. Then you can just grind it to do some powder and then sparkle it on pizza, something like that, or whatever. You can rehydrate them. You just pour some hot water on them and then you use it for cooking. That's a great way to don't waste any. Then I really like to do some pickling also with those. So you can just, for an example, these are all habaneros from my last batch of last summer, and it's really great because you just open the jar and they're almost like fresh, really hot. They're habaneros, of course. So that's a great way, but you can also do like this. These are all those peppers. 90% of the jar is sweet pepper, and then you just put a couple of habaneros or whatever, some hot pepper on the top, or you just mix them, and it's great. All those sweet peppers are becoming like spicier, so it's really great. So you can take any type of pepper and then spice it up. That's really great too. And then most important thing, you can do sauces, really hot sauces with those. So for an example, those two jars are habanero sauce. This one is a sweet one with a lot of brown sugar and molasses, and this one is a garlic one. So great for spicing up any kind of dish whenever you want. This one is a pretty, it's mild. It's a mild one. I just took Santa Fe's, Serranos, and a couple of those too, and I mix it up with. You always put like a garlic, onion, any kind of sweet pepper too. You just mix them together, and vinegar, and I pickle them. So that's great for hot dogs or whatever, spicing up any kind of dish. And this one's another, it's a mix of everything, habaneros to any kind. I think I put all the kind of pepper in it, so it's really great sauce. So that's about it for harvesting bunches of those pepper. Like I said, I do this every once in a week or 2 weeks. It's a great way to, I really like those peppers, so I find every kind of a manner to process the final product. So that's about it. So thank you all for following my videos again, and I'll keep you in touch with some more vids. Thanks.